Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Chaotic BPR here, and welcome to episode 52 of the Yo Retro Show. Again, my name is Chaotic BPR. Welcome so much, and thank you so much. Let's bring on my co-host to help me sort out what I'm trying to say. I'm having a crazy day. Let's welcome Six, man, half a dozen. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, we out here. Episode 52. Right back at y'all. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, man. How's your week been, dude?
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Yeah. No complaints.
Today is my first day off since going back to the restaurant. It's been 11 days. So yeah, I worked 11 straight days at the restaurant. I've already accumulated 92 hours. And I'm gonna go back on Saturday for the last day of the pay period, and I'll put me over 100. So back to the grind.
Yeah. That's you pretty much living there and taking little minications at home.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? PDK got her micro pinball.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She I just seen her post a pic in unofficial Facebook group.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, she was playing the new table that just came out.
That's what's up.
Moonflight.
Yeah, let's go ahead and shout out everybody that made it in the chat on the first few moments here. First one is Pinball Wizard 2023. Hello all, nice day here in upstate New York. Good to see you, man. Glad you came to the show. Wingo,
Wingo,
Papa Brad's Gaming, J-Rod, Dennis B, Penny K, MSU Rich, Dr. Tort, Chalada Love, Retro Lizards, Custom Arcades. Good to see you, buddy. I miss you, Joel. My good neighbor, Ted Adam Green. Good to see you here, man. And then, let's see, J-Rod's already been mentioned. There's MG. Good to see you, man. My boy.
Retro Lizard, what up?
Hell yeah, dude. Good people in the chat already coming on, saying what's up to us and everything. Good for y'all to make good show. Now, I want to start off the show for a shout out to somebody very special. I don't think they've made it into the chat yet. So let's go ahead and shout out this man. Wishing Jason a happy birthday, man. Congratulations, dude, on another successful year of living.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's out to dinner with the wife. I forget the name of the restaurant they're going to, but hopefully he's having a good time. And buddy, I love you. I'll see you playing miniature golf in VR later tonight. When you
happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, my man. Kevin Clausen with the $2 super chat. Hey guys, change the name to Yo Super Chat. I might just do that just for you for today, man. Thank you, Kevin Clausen, man.
Two of them. Good looking out, Kev.
Let's just all wish Jason Alien a happy birthday, man. He does so much for the community, moderating all these streams and donating giveaways all the time. He is going to do a giveaway for when I hit 1,000. There he is. No, it's not happy Thursday, everyone, dude. It's happy birthday to you, buddy.
That's right. My birthday was last Sunday, too, matter of fact. Taurus gang.
That's what's up, man. So good. I'm glad you were able to make it, man. So happy birthday to you, buddy. You deserve everything, man. All right.
Happy birthday, bro.
Moving on to the show. You have a new music video. New track dropped.
Put me on Front Street with my music all the time.
I have to, man. I have to.
Yeah,
you're my co-host, but you're also my friend, and I gotta support you, dude. I wasn't gonna. I didn't play any audio because I was afraid that there was some kind of copyright strike would be hitting against me.
Yeah.
But guys, check out half a dozen's channel. Check out Set Gang. To check out this music video called Easy. Good music, man. Good song.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. This where most of my music's at, but yeah. I really don't come here to push that. This guy just always showing me love, but I appreciate it. But yeah, this is just like I did a little lyric video, animated, like a little cartoon, man. So
I love it, dude. Proud of you, man. So yeah, I just want to show you a little bit of love there.
Yeah, that's YouTube. Just you could look up Set Gang TV. And yeah, music's up there. I've been, doing videos since, music forever. So there's, there's stuff from 13 years ago, on there and stuff. But yeah, this is pretty cool though. I think this is got a lot of humor to it. But I will say parental advisory. You might not
Oh,
want
of
to play
course.
this. Might not want to play this with the kids in the car. You might want to. I don't know. It depends. But
There
I'm
you
just
go.
parental advisory. I could get a little vulgar.
Yeah. So I had to shout you out, man. Good stuff, dude. So
Thanks, bro.
absolutely. So Arcade Archives, I guess Volume 2 is going to be centered around Ridge Racer coming for the PS5.
Yeah, and other platforms too.
Hmm.
Like the Switch, it's gonna be on that and all that. But I think it wasn't like officially announced for the PS5, but then they came out and said that it's coming to that too.
Gotcha. So I don't remember what was on Arcade Archives 1.
Uh, I thought they had just a bunch of arcade archives. Like last I remember, there was tons of different arcade archives games. It wasn't like that's why I didn't understand the number up there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought arcade archives were just old arcade games that they put on digital services like PSN, Xbox Live, etc.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about because I see Arcade's Archives. I got Raiders 5, Arc Raiders or whatever.
Yeah,
Arcade Archives 2 adds Ridge Racer to the PS5.
yeah. So I don't know what the twos is all about. Maybe somebody in the chat knows, but yeah. Hey, thanks, Dr. Torg. Appreciate that.
That's what's up, man. Galaga 3 is one of them. There you go. Yeah, so it's just classic arcade games coming to the console. You're able to, play this. There's another way to play classic arcade games. I think they have Mappy too. Mappy makes you happy. Mappy's not that crappy.
Mappy is kind of crappy. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I said it.
Oh God. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click on the screen. Anbernic. Now y'all know me. I love me some Anbernic. What does this remind you of?
That Sony, what was it, Xperia or something? It was like a cell phone /
the PlayStation phone.
PlayStation Go.
Yeah, the PlayStation phone. I remember when I worked at AT&T, they had one. This is when it first came out.
Yeah, my son actually owned one.
Yeah.
That was his very first cell phone. I knew it would, it was perfect for. He loves it to this day. He still got it. He don't still use it. He don't have service on it, but he still got the phone.
Yeah. That's something you don't want to get rid of because it's that nostalgic or whatever. But this reminds me of the old sidekicks from T-Mobile. It was made by Sharp. Sharp made the sidekick that had the flip up keyboard.
Yeah, I remember the sidekick.
This is the sliding screen, so it's like the PSP Go, the PlayStation phone, stuff like that. Really cool. I don't know the specs on it. This is the only image that me and you have seen. That maybe just a concept, but I like it because I can consume possibly YouTube videos with this, and then also slide it out and start playing games.
Yeah, like MG said, it was a Sony Ericsson back then, Xperia.
Yeah.
But yeah, this actually, you got a few of these. I don't have one yet. So if they actually make this isn't an official announcement or nothing, but apparently it's kind of a leak photo of a prototype. So for me, this would probably be the first one I buy just off that. Now, it'd definitely be the first one I buy if you could add like cell service to it. That'd be incredible.
Oh, that's interesting. That would be kind of interesting if you could add a SIM card to it.
Yeah, if it doubled as a phone, then it'd really have my interest. If not, then it's just basically like a PSP Go kind of.
Yeah, I imagine it's Android touchscreen too. So even if it didn't have phone capabilities, at least you were able to consume media and watch movies and videos on it and stuff like that. So that's something good to think about. We'll get more information as more information is available for you guys if y'all are interested in the new Anbernics and stuff like that. I always am. I love to see them recreate classic consoles and handhelds and stuff like that. And this is no different. But 8-Bit Mods has come out with a VMU Pro. It's endless storage for your Sega Dreamcast. 6 hours of battery life playtime, 2 terabyte micro SD card supported, charging, has 8-bit console emulation built in.
Yeah.
And literally you could just have every single save file for any Dreamcast game as well as ROMs. So I'm pretty sure this will carry the Dreamcast ROMs as well.
So it's a VMU for your Dreamcast that doubles as like a little Nintendo / Game Boy / it's got the emulation built in. You could take it on the go and use it for your like memory card storage. That's pretty cool right there.
Yeah.
And it's not price bad.
No, not really if you think about it, because if there's companies out there that make storage for ROMs for like game systems, like I don't know, I'm trying to think of what that company was.
Oh, I mean, even not game systems. Like I got a MacBook. Apple charges a premium for storage. You know what I mean? And you can't get external storage for this laptop. You know?
Yeah.
Or you can get external, but not internal. You know? So when you buy it, you're stuck paying that premium. You know? Right. So.
Yeah. So. You Dreamcast lovers, man, there might be something to think about right here for sure.
Even a PlayStation, you know, they charge more for the extra terabytes and all that. So, yeah, I think this is pretty cool, and the all color screen and all that. You know,
I remember that Kevin Clausen playing the Tamagotchi game from Sega Adventure on the VMU. That was dope. I remember playing Resident Evil Code Veronica, and it would have your life meter on the VMU as well.
Yeah, and that's being compatible with those games is cool because then you can actually play all them games, you know.
Yeah. For an old Dreamcast player, that is just crazy. And I do have some birthday money.
Yeah, right. That stuff like that. I don't know. Like I said, it's not price bad. Under $100, you know.
Yeah.
And like they said, endless storage. You can just put in a new SD card, you know, and stock that up with storage if you need
up
to.
2 terabytes, dude. You can have the entire Dreamcast library on there and play it on a real Dreamcast. All right, so this is nuts to me.
Yeah, right.
The more I look at this image, though, the more believable it is. Freaking Nick Cage is playing as John Madden.
Yeah.
And that's Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Playing as Al Davis, right?
Yeah, Al Davis. So yeah, they're doing a John Madden biopic, and they're actually the game's gonna be in there a little bit. Like they're gonna talk about the game, like the creation of the game will play a part in this film. So
yeah, because that's how most people remember John Madden as anyway, is Madden football games.
Well, this generation definitely, you know. But there's I guarantee a lot of people in the chat remember, you know, when he was a coach, you know. When I was like a teenager, his like first game just kind of came out. I remember, you know, or first couple games, probably like right when I was either like, I want to say like 11 years old or something. When did it come out? Like, I want to say
92.
Yeah, I was like 12. So
the first ever Madden football was for Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, and it was 92.
That's what's up. What's up, G?
Kevin Clausen with another $2 super chat. What about Frank Caladino? He was a good man. Yeah. Oh, that was the guy from not Mad TV. It was Saturday Night Live, right?
Was it Mad? I thought it might have been Mad TV. Am I wrong?
It may have been Mad TV. That's why I said it first. So I get some of those things mixed up because they do. Some people left Mad TV and went to Saturday Night Live and vice versa.
Hockey Town Arcade, what up?
Oh man, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm interested in this, and like I absolutely love Nick Cage. Like and
Yeah,
John Madden was kind of over the top, and Nick Cage is kind of over the top too. Like extra with it. So I could definitely see this. You know, him hamming this up and playing Madden.
yeah. I'm really, really, really interested in this because I love Nick Cage as an actor. His last few movies have been not super popular in like box office. They've been more like straight to streaming services kind of movies.
Oh yeah.
But I've been thoroughly impressed with how wide his range is.
Oh yeah, it's all over, and he's shameless in that aspect. Like he'll do a straight to DVD kind of, 2B level movie, and then he'll turn around and do something. Probably you'll see with Marvel in the next year or so in Secret Wars. Like he can get that big Hollywood check doing something like National Treasure, and then turn around and do something low budget. But and some of them movies though are pretty killer too. Like
Oh
what's
yeah.
the one? I can't think of the zombie based one or something, or he plays a vampire in one from not too
Yeah.
long ago.
Yeah, I forget the name of it too. It starts with an R. It's not about him. It's about his assistant that he hires. I'm sure somebody's gonna say in chat. Pig is good. Yeah, Kevin Clausen. Pig is good. Willy's Wonderland. Nicolas Cage says nothing the entire movie, and it's basically a Five Nights at Freddy's type movie. Um,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was good. That was good because he was so kick ass in that movie. Renfield, thank you, Hockey Town and MG. Renfield, that's the movie you were thinking of. Um, I just watched Long Legs the night before last, and that was Nicolas Cage as the serial killer. Um, like incredible role. Like I didn't really like the movie, but just the way he portrayed that character was just like, damn, he's scary as hell.
oh yeah. He. I don't think he's all there. That's how he taps into that. But
Yeah, if y'all have,
he knows how to ham it up in front of a camera.
oh
All
for
the time.
sure, for sure. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Willy's Wonderland, watch it, dude. Especially if you're like some kind of a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. It's a very low budget film, and Nicolas Cage kills it.
Yeah, and like Hockey said, Hockey Town Arcade. He was saying he wants to see how Nick does his Maddenisms.
Yeah.
That's
Boom!
what
Tough acting to acting.
yeah. He just reached up there and whapped it down.
Gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. He's got to do it good. So I'm super excited about this. And Christian Bale, like, yeah, he's a method actor as well. He takes every role seriously. The favorite moments of his was Batman, American Psycho. I'm excited to see what he does here.
Yeah, Christian Bale's he puts his all into every role. If you've seen how that guy will transform his body alone, like
Yeah,
he'll go like anorexic to be in a role, and then put on a bunch of muscle for his next role, and then be fat for another role. Like this dude, like that kind of stuff to me is next level, bro. Because it's hard to just transform your physical form like that. And this guy, he's such a dedicated like method actor that he just goes all in when he's in a role. So
yeah, and he was fantastic in that latest Thor movie.
I thought he was, but the movie was trash. But
Yeah,
but yeah, like Bale, he always puts his all in it. And yeah, there was just bad writing in that, too much humor. But yeah, Bale, like hit the way he portrayed Gore the God Butcher, like he could play a dark character, play a psycho, like this, he's gonna play what Al Davis he says, so
yeah,
be interesting.
yeah. So guys,
Equilibrium.
let's keep a lookout for this. This is gonna be
You,
good.
you know what I like, Carlo? You said Equilibrium was your favorite, The Machinist. That's what Gallagher said, The Machinist. Yeah, there we go. That was my favorite, The Machinist. He was in Terminator
And
Salvation too. 310
yeah,
to
and that's
Yuma.
where he got all those memes where he was yelling out a stagehand.
Y'all are naming some good ones. 310 to Yuma. That's a
Yeah,
banger.
American Psycho. He lost a total of 13 inches of height for the machinist.
That's
and put
crazy.
that's I don't know how you do that.
Like, yeah, like what?
I guess losing all that weight, becoming so anorexic, made him shorter too. I don't know.
Hunch over in every scene.
Yeah. Oh, so Namco and Krispy Kreme have joined forces to create this special edition Pac-Man donuts.
Yeah, check out. You got Team Ghost. You got a Pac-Man party donut. You got the strawberry power berry. Like what? Are you kidding me? These look delicious.
Thank you, MG. I knew you were trolling me.
Who don't like donuts? Come on now, everybody like donuts.
Right. So this intrigued me so much that I was like, I'm going to wear the Pac-Man hat.
I see you.
I'm going to wear the Pac-Man shirt.
I see you.
But you can't do a
Wait.
show like this and not bring out the Pac-Man donuts.
Okay. Yeah. He bought them. He had to taste test them for y'all to let you know which one's the best. Is it going to be the strawberry power berry, the Pac-Man party, or Team Ghost?
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little taste here. I haven't pulled a single one of these out yet. I left them in the box. Damn, they smell good.
Kevin, that's crazy. That's crazy, but I'm glad you followed that up. You was able to clear that up before you just said Easy, y'all wilding. All right.
So this is Team Ghost, and apparently it's like, I guess, chocolate filled. So I'll buy a little bit into it.
Team Ghost. Delicious, ain't it?
It's very chocolatey. I need milk.
Okay. A little rich.
Mm-hmm.
Show the camera. What kind of bite did he? What kind of bite you take? Did you nibble? Did you? He took a bite. He took a significant. Okay, fair. That's fair. He could judge it.
Keep them in the box. Sell them on eBay in 15 years.
That's disgusting. That is terrible.
All right. So now I guess we got the Pac-Man party.
Jeez. You're wild. No, don't even say it. He's talking about our last subject, but that's crazy.
All right. That one's good.
Which one was that? The party?
Yeah, the Pac-Man party. So basically it's just a glazed donut with yellow icing on top with sprinkles.
Damn. Okay.
I've had them in the box for what? 3 hours? Yeah, they got delivered about 3 hours ago. All right. The strawberry, man. This is the one I was not happy about because I don't like artificial strawberry tasting shit. So
I was gonna say that one looks the best to me, but
it looks the best. But I don't like that artificial strawberry tasting stuff, man. So
yeah. I hear you.
Dink it and sink it. Oh wow.
Too much.
Very
sweet.
Pause.
Very sweet, huh?
Yeah, that's actually good though. That's not overpowering in strawberry at all.
Okay, so it's not like that disgusting fake strawberry flavor.
Yeah, it's not super powerful. And it tastes like real strawberries.
And they got these in stores, 6-packs at the grocery stores, they say.
Yeah.
Ray or Penny Case said take a bite out of each so you don't have to share.
Oh yeah, believe me, I'm gonna take the rest of the box upstairs and be like, all right, kids.
Ray says
they're like, you've been into all of them. I'm like, hey, sneeze your loot.
Ray said it probably tastes the best when you smoke a little hippie lettuce. I imagine that's true, Ray.
Probably. I wouldn't know.
Hockey Town said PD7 ate all 3 in his walk and talk yesterday.
Oh, did he?
I could believe that.
So rating on those, man, I'm actually gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Those are actually really good.
Damn.
If you like chocolate, you'll like Team Ghost. Pac-Man Party is just a glazed donut, which I prefer with icing on top. So you can't go wrong with that. And the strawberry filled one actually tastes like real strawberries. So I was actually okay with that too. So I liked it. If you got a Krispy Kreme around you, have at it, man. That was not bad.
The chat is crazy. MG said Krispy Kreme sucks. All their donuts are glazed like J Pixel. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, yo. Jay, don't let them talk about you like that. Gamer Fridge.
How much more are they with the Pac-Man surcharge? With DoorDash surcharge, I think I paid like $15 for them. So $15 for a dozen. It's not bad.
And he rated it a 9 out of 10. So apparently he's satisfied with him.
Yeah, they're cool, man. They're not that bad. I prefer Krispy Kreme over Dunkin' Donuts, period. Dunkin' Donuts is trash.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I mean, I won't say Dunkin's trash. I'll eat them, but I prefer Krispy over.
I won't even eat them. Like somebody bring Dunkin' Donuts to the restaurant and be like, "Hey man, I bought donuts for everybody." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I don't want none of that shit."
Damn, it's like that.
That's how bad I hate Dunkin' Donuts. Like it's just gross to me.
Yeah, sometimes the best shit is the local spots, bro. Like,
of course, if you have
Yeah.
one, if you're fortunate enough to have like a special a donut shop. I know anytime I go to Universal Studios in Florida, I'll go to Voodoo Donuts. Best donuts I ever had in my life.
I think the spot out here is called the Baggio's or something like that. It's
Yeah.
fire. Yeah, it's like everybody goes there. Something like that.
Yeah, I got a couple of them that are not too far away from me, like 45 minutes, 35 minutes, but it's not worth the drive. I got a Krispy Kreme in town. I'm just going to hit Krispy Kreme up.
And we're not just doing food reviews all of a sudden. This is gaming related, y'all. So we
exactly. It's the whole reason why I wanted to do this on the stream because I've never done anything like this before. So
yeah, and this is to celebrate Pac-Man's some kind of anniversary, right?
35th anniversary.
35th. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, there's more shots of it and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much how mine looks, other than I only got that's crazy. So I only got one of these and 3 of the other ones each. And then I got 4. I ended up getting 4 of these. 3 of the strawberries and then only 1 of the other one.
That sounds like a refund to me. I need my money back. It didn't look like the picture right here.
No, it didn't look like the picture, but I did get an extra glazed one, so I'm happy with that. I'm sorry, guys.
Whoa, that was crazy. Hey, foul on the play.
Did I foul?
Oh yeah, you said you got an extra glazed one, and that was crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I do want to apologize, guys. You're right. It is 45th anniversary, not 35th, man.
Yo.
I don't know about Jason's thoughts. I'm actually excited about Supersonic Deluxe. I hadn't purchased it yet, but I watched a couple of videos on it today. I'm really happy with the way it looks, man. It's different from all the other deluxes, in which we will get into tonight's deluxe as well. But yeah, Supersonic Deluxe. I'm actually looking forward to that release. All right, moving on. We got a lot of slides on that.
Hey, they look good though.
They damn do look good. So limited time only, guys. Get yourself some Pac-Man donuts.
Krispy Kreme, holla at us. We could sponsor your next gaming related, donut crossover.
Let's roll it. Let's roll it. Oh man, so we haven't done a community spotlight in a while.
Yeah, it's probably been about 4 shows. I think last one we did was a was it Medieval Madness?
Yes. It was the Medieval Madness 4KP reskin with the topper.
Yeah, that guy was actually, he messaged me asking about the launch button mechanism. Doesn't Ray have one on his?
Ray Delatore, man. Tell him to hit up Ray Delatore.
Yeah, I think I'm banned on Facebook. I always get banned. I don't know I don't know what I do. I barely ever post.
Anytime you help somebody out, man, somebody gets mad and wants to ban you. Seriously, like you answer somebody's question, or like, "Who the hell are you? You're banned." Bye. See ya.
Yeah, so I can't even like reply to people's posts and stuff or nothing in the group. But anyhow, prior to getting banned, I seen on the arcade one up in modding group, this badass Pong pub table mod, and I've seen I think we've seen like we've seen what is that Infinity game board turned into a table. But
Yes.
I've never seen somebody take the Pong pub table and make it like a coffee table. And I thought this was fire. So shout out to Chris.
Yes. This is something that G.I. Joel has toyed around with, an idea.
Oh, really?
Yes, that and making a custom glass top for it.
Oh, that'd be sick.
This is something that he has toyed around with as an idea, and I might show him these pics just to give him a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah, yeah. I love it, bro. Like this right here, like if Arcade One Up's gonna keep doing rehashes, I would like to see stuff like this, new form factors, new options, little sleeker, little, upper scale, where you wouldn't be embarrassed to have this in your living room, you know what I mean?
Exactly, and I love the fact I love woodworking like this. It's a simple.
Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
It's
That's
a legit thing, man. You can't use your appropriate mind to think about something like that.
It's how you say it. You just gotta watch how you word things,
All right,
but
all right. So
you love the carpentry.
I love the carpentry, yes, of measuring and cutting out the hole for the pong table to be dropped in. Is it woodworking or working wood? Yeah, there you go.
See what I'm saying? You see how that could go the other way, and you just want to clarify for people, just because you never know. This could go podcast form. They don't get the visual, and they're just hearing the words, and they're going, "Wait a sec, what are they really talking about?" But go ahead, yeah. This is excellent carpentry, craftsmanship. That's a good way. Craftsmanship. You like that?
There you go. Wood craftsmanship.
No, see, when you throw that, then it gets kind of weird, But go ahead. You're good.
No, I suck with my words. Apparently, I'm.
You do. See, you did it again. Chill out. Take it down a notch. This is family friendly. Where we try to be. The chat. All right, sorry.
I got Kevin Clausen that says, "What do you call it when Batman skips church?" Christian Bale.
Oh Lord, Christian Bale.
I want to give Kevin Clausen a $2 super chat just for that.
Give him his money back, y'all. Give him his money back.
Yeah, I just want to give him a $2 back. Carpentry craftsmanship. See, I can't say that, man. That's a tongue twister for me.
There you go. Marie knows what I'm talking about. Good stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I just think it's fire, bro. Like, this is the kind of like inspiration that you see in this group when people do these custom mods, and this is the kind of stuff in our community that we like to highlight on Community Spotlight, because it really just shows that people in this community can literally make stuff better than these big companies. Look at Retro Lizard arcades, for example. Like, people in this community look at G.I. Joe, like they take these basic ideas like Arcade One Up has and just takes them to the next level.
Yeah, just I'm kind of speechless about it, because this is just so good. Just to take a old fashioned coffee wood, was it oak?
Yeah, I don't know, some kind of
just an old fashioned like coffee table that's like nothing special about it, and then turning it into a gaming table.
Bro.
It's great, man.
You throw some magazines under there. You got a little footrest on the bottom, and I think it's the ingenuity is what always astounds me about these kind of mods, because they said, no, I'm gonna just change up the whole form factor, like that big tall circular, pub table. It wasn't fitting their aesthetic or whatever, and they were like, "Yo,
Right.
I got an idea. I'm gonna put this, in here." They probably had the CNC cut the center of that table out, like just the ingenuity, the craftsmanship, like the chat said. It's inspiring.
Yeah, for like the Pong pub table, you would have to like put that in the corner of the room somewhere. You couldn't just put it in front of your couches. It's so tall, and it would be in the way of everything. So you could just go to, like I say, a yard sale or a garage sale, find this table for $20, like Kevin Clausen says here.
Mm-hmm.
Do your measurements, cut, and place it in there, man. And it's a great idea, dude. That's one thing about the beautiful thing about this community is just the modding brain people have.
Yeah, the sensibility that these guys got, and then just the appreciation for like the aesthetic, right? Making it like a piece of functional furniture, actually, right?
Yeah.
How cool would it be to sit around with your buddies with some brews playing that,
Or hell, during commercial break of a football game, just be like, oh, fuck it, I'll play some Pong.
3-4 player warlord on that, like right at the couch. Like that's crazy.
Hell yeah, for sure. So that's our community spotlight of the week, guys, for Pong pub table mod turning into a convertible coffee table. So yeah, you keep saying it, Ray. I'm gonna end up doing it. I'm scared to drill holes in my cabinet.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, Ray. I love the idea, but I'm good. Like, and you can use the start button, right? So
yeah, but
only on Zen tables.
Yeah. So my thing is like if I ever decided to reskin mine, I'd just be something I would do. Heck yeah, chaotic like sports. Of course I do, man. I'm a huge hockey fan, by the way. Loving what the Dallas Stars are doing in the playoffs right now, but I need the Carolina Hurricanes to do something. I also need Toronto Maple Leafs to break their curse, so people shut up about that too.
We're not going to talk about my guys right here. Sad situation going against.
Oh yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, but
are they out?
They're out.
Damn. Yeah. They were looking good this year too.
Yeah, the whole season they played great the whole season. Michael B said he misses his Pong pub table.
MG, I'm not putting that comment on the screen.
I've seen Michael B with some Cleveland hats. You like the Guardians now, don't you?
Yeah. Michael B, I'm a Colorado Avalanche fan. So they got knocked out by Dallas, and rightfully so. That was a damn good series, but yeah, I'm still rooting for Toronto, man, because I need that franchise to break their curse. Moving on. Finally, AtGames news, guys. Congratulations to these HD winners. I wish AtGames would do a post like this for the 4K winners and not just do it on their Facebook page with a list of winners. Yeah. Make it pretty like this, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Like I said, it's the one thing HD owners got over the 4K owners, so I can't really hate. Like they get this.
Yeah. So congratulations to those winners. New release this week has been Moon Flight Deluxe. $6 for the HD, $7 for the 4KP. And let's just get into it, man. Let's get into the review of this thing.
Let's talk about it.
5, 4.
Yeah, let's just put that on mute real quick. So honestly, what is your initial impressions of this? It came out earlier today, so it's not like we've had days to play this.
No.
I no longer work for AtGames, so I don't get anything early anymore. So I got to play it for about 6 hours.
You mean you don't get a week ahead of me to get familiar with the table and kick my ass every time on the leaderboard right before we do the review? You mean you don't get the head start you've been getting on it? Okay, good. Now that we're on 11 level playing field, who's on the top 10 today, doggy?
Exactly, man. Half a dozen six over here is 7th on the leaderboard, which I was ninth going into like the last hour and a half, and then I saw you jump up to 7th, and I got pushed down to 14th.
Yeah,
So
bump you
still
down a
accurate
notch.
right now. So, but
So yeah,
yeah. So tell me more about how you feel about it.
initial thoughts. So as soon as I fired this table up, I was like, I'm always trepidatious with these Magic Pixel tables because a lot of the times it's the same old, right? And at least, it's the same old from the community as far as regarding these tables. Bouncy ball, too many flippers, not inspired enough. And I'll agree with most of that. The DMD having the same look over and over. And I remember you telling me backstage that this was going to be the first pack to come out that was going to have a new DMD screen and all that, the first table to come out to show Magic Pixels, new DMDs that they got on Steam and all that. So I was like, okay, I was kind of looking forward to seeing that. And then boom, immediately fire this table up and you start to see the new video animations on the DMD. And I'm like, oh, this already looks cooler. I seen a new font on the DMD. I'm going, okay, this is unique to this table. It's got a unique font on the DMD, unique, video images playing on the DMD. So then I started playing it. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. So far, so good. I really like this table. I think it's one of Magic Pixel's best offerings as of late. And if this is the general direction they're headed in, I'm not gonna say right. I'm not gonna say it right away, but I don't mind giving them. I'm not gonna say that they got Zen's got competition like that, but
No.
if this is the general direction they're headed in, like they're getting better, and
they're mass improvement.
they're listening to people. There's massive gameplay. I kind of feel improvements, play field, just I could be wrong, but the physics don't seem as bad on this table as they do some of their earlier offerings. It's a cool theme table. It's got, 6 flippers, which could be a lot, but they're all kind of useful on this table, right?
Well, it's got total 8 flippers.
Is it 8?
Yeah, there's 4 on the main playfield, 2 on the
that
under
lower
playfield, and then 2 on the upper playfield.
right, but they're all kind of separated.
Yeah,
Fairly good. They're not like you don't know which flippers you should be using when the pinball comes around. So yeah, there's I don't know. I guess there is quite a few flippers on this table, but it doesn't feel crowded, if that makes any sense, right? Everything feels spaced out and where it should be. And yeah, bro. And then once I started getting combos, I started generating some actual points on the table, and I was having fun playing it. I'm not gonna lie, I was having fun. This was one of the first Magic Pixel tables in a while. The last one was pretty good, Black Belt Deluxe. The ones before that, I wasn't a big fan of. This one, I'm gonna say I think it's worth probably, maybe not worth the whole. It's worth 7. Fuck it, that's their price. I don't mind paying 7 for this table.
that's what's up. One big difference I noticed about this compared to their previous, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 releases is that there's not a bunch of like targets to hit like right above your main flipper area.
Yeah, right.
It's pushed all the way back towards the back of the playfield where you spell moon so that you can start a mode. And that just opens the table up wider so that you're able to focus on your orbits, because there is no access to ramps from the bottom flippers. You have to get into that center area and shoot where the flippers are in the middle in order to access those ramps, the metal ramps that go all the way back down. Multi-ball is hard to get on this game.
Yeah, I haven't got it yet.
I haven't gotten it either. I just know for a fact that you have to get on the top play field up there, and you have to spell out zone 5 at the very top left on that upper play field. Once you spell that out and light all those up, that's when the DMD will say ball can be locked. I've never gotten it to that point where I actually lock a ball, so I don't know, but I know that's how you do it, and that's how you would get to, multi-ball at that point, because the multi-ball drop scoop is right in that middle area, right where those middle 2 flippers are in the game.
Yeah, right above that second right flipper, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now there's another drop hole up there in the middle that will take you to either to the upper playfield or the under playfield. The under playfield's cool because it's got like a retro CRT TV down there that actually will change channels when you complete modes down there.
Nice. See, I didn't know that either. It might have happened and I just didn't notice it, but I did see how it kind of has this flicker animation that plays constantly. Like, yeah, I think this table was totally like the chat saying. Wingo said, it's less than a roll of quarters. It's totally worth it. The chat's saying, people are surprised there's not, like you said, them targets right above the flippers. Like, yeah, bro. Like this table right here, I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. And like I said, even the DMD being unique to this table, it makes it, and you got the animated back glass, and just the table was fun to play, bro. Hitting those combos is fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's like your first orbit lights them up, right?
Yeah.
And then everything after that, it's like 1 million, then 2 million, then 3. And then I think it stops at like 5 when you hit like a super combo or whatever they called it.
Yeah.
And then you could just keep hitting 5 million.
Yeah. And real quick, thank you, Ezekiel, Chicago Retro Ranger, for the $4.99 super chat. He's talking about my custom made RK1-Up Big Blue.
Okay.
That I got from a friend, and then I did some modifications up to it. I had square speaker grills, the 99 lives, control deck, big boss control deck, G.I. Joel's inline riser to it, and added a coin door and lit it up. And it turned out really good. I need to do more videos on it so it could be kind of, because to me it's like a statement piece in my house now, and it's one cab I'll never get rid of, which I never was going to get rid of it anyway because it's the only way I could play Darkstalker series on it.
Nice. That's that's dude that did some Cornercade's like cab designs, ain't it?
Yeah, he did the cab designs for Cornercade when it came to his Golden Axe, possible WWF WrestleMania. So yeah, check it out. Check out Danny's streams of what he wants to mod and do next. He is using Ezekiel's graphic designs.
Yeah, and Ezekiel, if you got a social media page with some of your graphic design work, drop it in the chat, bro, because your stuff's fire.
Yeah. It's I would hope to maybe feature it on a community spotlight eventually. What I did on that Big Blue, because it is pretty nice.
Yeah, you should do a whole video of it too. I still got to do one on my modded party cave with the 99 live span on it. Like,
yeah,
one day I'm gonna do a video on
difference.
Yeah, the 99 lives panel was next level, bro.
Yeah,
it's so worth it. But this table, back to this table, bro. Fire. I like that the chat's liking it. They're not arguing with us, Pinball Wizard said it's totally worth $7. The modes are set up really well.
He's number one. He's number one on the leaderboard too.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with this table. It's one of those tables that it didn't frustrate me. There's no constant going to the out lanes or anything, or going up a certain ramp or out lane and it coming back down and going straight down the middle. To me, like, all the shots are fair. Like, if you make a mistake and knock it out, it's on you.
Yeah, you can
There's nothing game mechanic wise that made you screw up.
you can activate the kickback fairly easily, you know, the ball save even, you know, to get you back in the game, you know. So yeah,
Yeah,
this
hit
table
times and you got the kickback activated.
this is probably honestly one of my favorite Magic Pixel tables we've reviewed.
And what do you think of the new DMD animations? They got rid of that stupid generic shapes and colors and flashing and everything. Now it
Yeah,
actually has they're AI generated images, but it's themed well, right?
yeah, bro, it fits the table, bro, and that's really all I care about. Like, yeah, I like my licenses as far as like Godzilla vs Kong or you know Star Wars stuff like that. I want that stuff from Zen. Don't get me wrong, but if they're just gonna have these uninspired kind of tables or tables themed off old school Zaccaria tables, if they're gonna do these deluxe versions of them, I want them to jazz the tables up. You know, have that you know, custom DMD on every table, you know, something to make me feel like my $7 is worth it, you know. And, you know, like I think Wingo said, you know, he put a few quarters in this machine if it was really in or who said that?
Dr. Torque.
Yeah, Dr. Torque, sorry, Doctor. You know, he said he put a few quarters in that if it was a real pinball machine. It's a fun table, bro. Trying to get to that upper play field is difficult, but once you do, it feels rewarding. You know, if you could keep the ball on play up there.
Yeah. It's a fair table. I love the music. The call outs. What accent would you say that guy has? Is it Boston or New
Yeah,
York?
I'm so glad you said that because I was going to say, who is this space shuttle dispatch launcher from Boston? He
Yeah,
got that. He's got that Boston accent.
it's Boston accent. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's I like it though, because at first I was like, damn, is that Michael B talking to me? I want to hear him say Myers.
yeah. He got
It
that.
comes out that way.
I think it sounds like a Boston accent. What do y'all think in the chat? But yeah, the announcer. I mean, he's not annoying.
Yeah.
But at first I was caught off guard. I was like, bro, he really put an accent on that.
But if Magic Pixel wants to keep improving their table designs, keep pushing the targets to the back away from the main flippers at the bottom so that it opens up the play field. All right. You don't need to, have multiple ramps, multiple orbits or anything like that. But if you keep that pushed back so that you can actually enjoy making longer shots and targeted shots, you don't have to go into a panic when you have to hit those targets to start a mode. So why put it front and center, man? Make it worth your while to make a long shot to hit it.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Penny K, shout out to you. I appreciate the 10 big ones. Hey, definitely need to slow the ball down, fast table. Yeah, you're going to want to do some dead bounces on this table for sure. Just sometimes every time that ball come down from the top of the play field, if it's not going dead center down the middle, if the pin's not in place, to stop that, you're going to want to, let the ball just hit that flipper, dead bounce to the other one, stop some of that momentum, and then you could kind of get your shot a little more accurate after that, Penny K. That's one tip I'd give you.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your rating on it, man? 0 to 10.
See, I've been debating on that because I actually really like this table. But then I got to put that on the Libra scale with the Zen tables and their pricing and all that. And but I do want to give Magic Pixel credit. The direction all these deluxe tables are headed in. Bravo! Shout out to them. They're listening to us, And I want AtGames to listen to us too. Like you need to allow Magic Pixel to update the old deluxe tables too. Don't be. You can't block us from getting the versions other people have on Steam. It doesn't make sense. You want your platform, your hardware to shine. You got to let us get the latest version. So what would I score this? I'm going to give it a fair 8.
Fair 8. All
Yeah,
right. Because you gave what? You gave Black Belt Deluxe a 7.5?
I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you did too. So I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I want to say 8.5, only
Okay.
because, like you, I'm enjoying it. Number two, I I I think that this just, like I said, moving those targets back further away from the flippers makes the game a hell of a lot more enjoyable. Less panic shots, less, you know, less just chaotic, just the ball going random places. Like if you shoot it down the middle, or if you shoot it to the out lane, it's on you. It's not the game's fault anymore. It's not. There's no poor design here. The middle flippers in the middle, those actually have purposes, either to shoot a ramp or start a mode, or knock it to the upper or lower playfield. Like, they have a purpose. They're not just there just to knock the ball around. And they have that one purpose, really. That's if you either miss it or you get it. So I appreciate that as well. So, like, to me, this table just seems so thought out compared to their previous release, especially the Primal Carnage releases. They
Yeah.
just had flippers everywhere just to hit stuff, and there was no real purpose for them. Like, everything has a purpose here. All shots are achievable. Starting mode and ending modes, and earning kickbacks and earning multi-ball. Like, even though earning multi-ball is hard, the way you do it is get to that upper playfield. It is kind of hard to get to the upper playfield continuously, but the more time you spend with this table, you can actually learn it and actually play it, and it not be a frustrating experience.
Yeah, I would agree, bro. Like the playfield looks dope. The graphics look dope. The gameplay's fun. You know, the playfield layout, with all the orbits and ramps is well thought out. It's an enjoyable table, bro. For $7, I do feel this table is pretty much worth it. And music, call outs, all that, everything's kind of spot on with this. I think HD owners are getting a deal for the six. It's a really good table for $6.
Yeah, and see, that's different coming from you as well.
Yeah,
Last few tables, you're just like, nah, it ain't worth $6.
yeah.
Um,
This is worth it. This is a table I like. Dr. Torque said I could see if this table was out at a pinball parlor. I could see me pouring $7 into this machine. Chasing a high score or something.
yeah. Retrotech X. I don't like the super high tech spaceship flying saucers on the DMD. I feel like they're out of place, all AI generated. It's not so much that bothers me. Honestly, I'm like kind of like Arcade Talk, Tim McCloskey. Looking at the back glass, I feel like that looks more like a space shuttle deluxe back glass. Like, that should be it.
Oh yeah,
And this table should, if it's called Moon Flight, have the moon be the centerpiece of this game, or
yeah, yeah.
or
Or
at least
the
half of it.
the astronaut theme, the old one kind of had. If they would have just updated that a little bit. Yeah, those two tables are kind of very similar themed as far as the back glass and even the like little AtGames card, looking art when you buy it. So I don't know. But I think this is easily the better of the two. I think this makes Space Shuttle Deluxe look very basic.
So now it's going to get to the point where when Future Worlds Deluxe comes out, you're going to be like, all right, I'm sick of the daggum space theme shit, because that one's got an astronaut, that one's got a spaceship, and that one's got planets on that one too.
I'll
Right.
take that over dinosaurs any day, personally.
Okay, that's better theming for you. Future
Yeah,
Worlds is pretty good too. When y'all will enjoy that when that comes out too. I think the next one we're getting, though, is Shooting the Rapids Deluxe
yeah, and
at the end of this month.
that's why I want to see Magic Pixel reach out to more license holders too, because I really, I can't judge KI or Battletoads yet because I haven't played them. But from what I've seen, I think they look similar to this as far as having the more open play fields, and I think they look pretty good. They look enjoyable, so I'm excited to play those. But I'd like to see more inspired theming because, like you said, lots of Dinosaur Dynasty tables can get, and Primal Carnage can get redundant on that theming, and then too much space theming can get redundant. So I want to see them be able to have license holders and, just even, I don't care what it is. It could be the most, like Zen has Garfield, they could go do a Heathcliff table and I'd be happy with that,
I'd be stoked for that. I would
You
like to
know,
see Inspector Gadget. Come on.
right? Like they could just go for weird licenses like nobody's really looking at.
Yeah. Oh, MG, don't worry. I think everybody's okay with the score I gave this table compared to what I gave Earth, Wind, Fire.
He said,
I'm never doing that again. I felt like I did feel like a shill. I felt like I felt like I screwed up, and I apologized to the audience, and I said I'll never do that again. Yeah. So I think this 8.5 and his 8, I think those are warranted on Moonflight Deluxe.
I love that though. He said there was a great disturbance in the force. As if
Yeah.
millions of pinball fanatics cried out at once. I
Yeah.
agree.
At least 35 people were upset with me.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? That was the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back, watch the review, look at my reaction when he gives his score.
What? No. I was like, and I totally regretted that after I played it some more.
I was like, you mean that? You really mean that? He was like, yeah. And then the next week he was like, bro, I got to take that back. And I was like, come on now. You can't do that. It's already uploaded on the internet. You can't take it back.
Oh, I had to take it back, man, because I felt terrible about that. Because the more I played it, the more I was like, you know what? These people are right. This is just shit.
Like I said, bro, I hate them targets being right above the flippers like that. It just and it, Earth, Wind, and Fire looks cool. It sounds cool. It's got good graphics, and if you get in a rhythm on the table, it can be enjoyable. But a lot of times you're not going to get no rhythm on that table. It's just terrible layout, kind of, and on this table right here, Moonflight Deluxe, you can get in a rhythm and get those combos going. Combo, double combo, triple combo. And you're like,
super
okay,
combo,
yeah, you're like, this is fun, You feel like you could just get millions and millions and millions of points and get on that top 10.
Yeah. I did notice that in the release notes for this table, you have to manually put this table in offline mode if you want it offline. It does not go into auto offline mode. So going back into my offline mode list, I noticed that all my tables were not offline anymore. So
I'm still in the habit of doing that every table. I do it manually every table that comes out because I don't trust them to do it for me.
Yeah. So guys, y'all still check it. Check your offline modes in case something was to happen, especially right before the weekend. If something was to happen at AtGames servers like they did that one weekend and we went 3 days without any playing, be able to play anything, you might want to check your offline mode. Just make sure it's okay.
Now, HD owners, do they got to worry about that?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's you can still enable offline mode on those too.
On the micro too?
Yeah.
Nice. I might have to tell Penny K about that.
Yeah, you just go to App Store X and then hit the play button, I believe, or no, the options button, and there's a option at the very bottom that says offline mode.
Nice.
So what do you think of my Williams speaker?
I'm glad I could inspire you.
Yeah, absolutely. I bought them as soon as you showed me yours.
Yeah, I sent you pics, bro. You should have. I thought with like that week we were gonna show people. It's not like I came up with it, but they look great, bro. And you can buy them on Etsy.
Yeah,
$20 maybe.
Yeah, it's the same guy that makes the plunger, 3D plunger heads.
Yeah, I seen him in the group. He was like, "Thanks for mentioning it."
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird because my micro stays logged in all the time. It just takes a minute for it to start. So, um, but what I love about these speaker grill covers is the fact that I got a black light right above me
Oh, they glow.
and they glow green.
Yeah.
So it matches the theming of the Attack from Mars. Perfect. I did reinstall new front exciters. They seem to be perfect. I guess I super glued them on there so they can't go anywhere. And then the last thing is the mirror tape. I need to show y'all a video of me doing the art blades, the mirror tape, which I don't recommend doing because it is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it.
It took me an hour to get them to stick and to not stick to each other and lay flat, and having to cut them and everything like to fit and everything. I was just like, nah. And then I got a bunch of dirt on my TV screen, so I had to get a microfiber towel, wipe that out. It's just it's a headache, man. But once you get on there, it looks good, especially like a Zen table that reflects really well. It does add that depth to make it look like it's deeper into the cabinet and everything. So I don't know how to explain
it's
it.
It's a little optical illusion.
Yes, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
If you want to experience it, I'll do a video on it and give links to the stuff I used. If you want to give it a shot, I mean, it's one reason to take your control panel off and clean that screen, clean that glass on both sides, make sure there's no dirt that got inside. You know, it gives you a reason to do that stuff because you need to do it anyway because that glass does get pretty dirty. But anyway, anything else you want to share with the audience?
I just appreciate everybody coming by. Penny K dropping that $10 super chat to me. I appreciate it. Everybody dropping the super chats to Chaotic. We appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, Kevin Clausen, I'm good. I'm glad that you're here hanging out with us, man. You're one of the people that I met in Chicago at the Pinball Expo, and I felt like I hit it off pretty well with you. And I haven't seen you on my channel since. But I'm glad you're back, man. So I'm glad you're hanging out with me, and I appreciate the little $2 super chats. I'm actually going to Medieval Times next week to take my kids to it in Atlanta. That's where we went in Chicago. It was the first time I ever went to Medieval, not Medieval Madness, Medieval Times. So I enjoyed that in Chicago so much that I wanted to take my girls there next weekend for Memorial Day weekend. So we're going to do that.
Nice. Enjoy. They deserve getting spoiled. Just came home with some honors, right?
Yeah. My youngest actually just came in 5 minutes before the show started. I had to miss her concert. She won Best Woodwind player, and she got the Elite Band Award too. So very proud of her.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
She's gonna end up being my little band geek growing up. I'm happy with that.
This one time in band camp.
Okay. I didn't know it was gonna go that far. I don't want to think about that part.
Oh, I just remember the movie.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Keep that flute away from things.
I forgot about that part. I haven't seen that. I just remember that line. Or I haven't seen it in so long, I probably forgot that part. I just remember him being on the table, screwing the apple pie. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That movie was crazy. They made like 8 of them though, like sequels.
Yeah. It's and it gets worse.
Yeah.
I should hang out here more often. I like to see new shows and perspectives. Awesome. Let us know if it's like the same show in Atlanta or if they mix it up. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they mix it up. I did like the bird flying stuff and games, but I hopefully
hold on.
It's a different type of
this bird flying.
Yeah. There you go.
Let me put that away. I don't want to upset anyone. All right.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I'll definitely eat a chicken leg for you. No silverware. Anyway, guys, sorry we just kind of went off the rails there, but I just want to say love you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Go play some Moonflight Deluxe, especially when it comes out on Flipper Friends tournaments. I think that's actually worthy of a play. It's worthy of a buy. So yeah. And then also check out Half a Dozen's music video for Easy. Good stuff.
Easy. Yeah.
And
easy.
also, if you are in any kind of Discords, make sure you say hello to Jason Little Alien. Give him a happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
You know what? I'm 44 subs away from 1,000.
Let's go.
Get me to 1,000 so I can do some giveaways. All right.
Get some prizes. Tell your friends. Get some prizes.
And give a thumbs up and a like to this video, this stream. It helps keep the lights on. But God bless everybody. I hope to see y'all next week. I think if it's not next week, it's the week after. It's going to be Shooting the Rapids Deluxe. Good table from Zaccaria. Hopefully it's worth the $7. I haven't played it on the 4KP version yet, but I played it on Steam. I enjoyed it, so hopefully it translates very well. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next
Retro.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.